Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Luis. I'm a third year medical student from the Philippines, and in this video, I'm gonna take you on a productive day in the life of online med school. This video shows my preparation for a brand new module as I prepare for my neuro module. I wake up at around 7:30 in the morning to get a jump start on the day. I make my bed and head down for a breakfast of rice and scrambled eggs. I always try to have a carb-heavy meal to start the day to make sure I have enough fuel to last me through. At 8:45, I begin to prepare to work by tidying my workspace. I find that I easily get distracted if my desk is covered with dust and other bits of dirt, so I give my desk a good wipe down before starting my work for the day. At 9 o'clock, I sit down at my desk, put on my headphones, and start my preparations for the neuro module. Applying the teaching of the great Ali Abdaal, I start by scoping the subject, looking through the contents of the module and sub-modules, and creating Notion pages for each major submodule and putting the topics as headers. This will help me later to organize my notes on the content, as I can categorize according to the topic of each header or subhead. After I do that, I create a study tracker for the final exam at the end of the module, given that the module only lasts a week. This is very important since it will allow me to focus on the more important topics covered in the exam. I add columns such as my perceived difficulty, number of items in the exam, and the date I last studied so I can better understand which topics I need to review again. At 10 a.m., I attend a webinar co-organized by my medical school that covers the current state of the global pandemic and what its effect can be on our medical education moving forward until a vaccine is accessible to everyone. One thing that particularly struck me during the talk was the idea of implementing a 1-week on, 2-week off system where students would attend face-to-face classes for only 4 to 5 days in a week, then isolate for the next 2 weeks so that if any of us got infected with the virus during that time, we'll be already isolated in our homes by the time we became infectious. After the talk, I decided to take a break by having lunch. Okay, so just finished lunch. So now for this afternoon, I have a meeting in a little bit with some of my classmates, and then I'm probably gonna resume doing some of my pre-reading for the lectures this week, and then probably get in some exercise later this afternoon. So it's still gonna be a relatively chill afternoon in terms of the requirements, activities that I have set up for myself. So yeah, let's get through that. So just finished my meeting and my watching some of the lectures for this week. I didn't really go in depth into paying attention to the fine details, but I watched them so I have a general idea of like which content's gonna be memorization heavy, so I know which ones to focus on when I do watch them in depth tomorrow. So now I'm probably just gonna get a workout in and gonna go to my local basketball court and get some training. While I'm on my way to the court, I'd like to give a shout out to ASMPH Batch 2020 for their stellar performance in the boards. Special shout out to my Eagle Dockwell and to my upperclassmen in the men's basketball team, Doc James, Drew, Pop, Earl, and Kuya Bars. It's like, congrats guys on your accomplishment, and good luck as you enter the next stage of your medical careers. For those of you who don't know, I'm part of my school's men's basketball team, and we train for a yearly tournament amongst med schools called Palarong Medicina, but this year's event was cancelled due to the pandemic. However, this doesn't mean that we are not gonna train to make sure that we're in the best possible condition for when things come back to normal. I decided to ease myself into the training by doing some layup drills to warm myself up, making sure to work both my left and right hands. Afterwards, I work on doing my floater and jump shots, as these are major components of how I score when I play. Though I mainly talk about studying and productivity on this channel, I want to emphasize that having hobbies and interests outside of medical school is important because it's going to help you de-stress and recalibrate after a stressful week or having a long study session. Other than basketball, I like to indulge myself by watching anime to help me relax. Right now, I'm currently watching Fairy Tail, an anime about wizards and guilds, and I love every single minute of it due to its action-packed episodes and character development. As the day turns to night, I decide to do some of my MBA homework in advance and have a meeting with my classmates for a project we are working on. Like what the situation could play out. So guys, just finished my meeting, so I'm just gonna spend the rest of the night editing YouTube video for this week, as well as also making the thumbnail. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video, and leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.